The disappearance of the photographer. In 2012, Rachel Narins, a young and talented photographer based in California, embarked on a journey that would lead her into the depths of both nature's beauty and its unknown dangers. Known for her striking landscape photography, Rachel had recently developed a fascination with remote and eerie locations. She believed that the solitude of the wilderness would inspire her art, capturing the haunting beauty of nature in ways that would resonate with her audience. Rachel's last known location was a secluded area in Big Sur, a breathtaking stretch of coastline known for its rugged cliffs and dramatic ocean views. On a crisp autumn evening, Rachel drove along the winding roads, her heart racing with excitement at the thought of the stunning images she would create. The sun dipped low on the horizon, casting a warm golden glow over the landscape, a stark contrast to the eerie shadows that lurked in the crevices of the cliffs. As she set up her camera near a precarious ledge, Rachel felt a rush of adrenaline. She captured the vibrant hues of the sunset, the waves crashing against the rocks below, and the haunting stillness of the air around her. The moment felt almost otherworldly, as if time had stopped just for her. But as darkness fell, an unsettling feeling began to creep in, a sense that she was not alone in the vastness of the wilderness. Before leaving, Rachel snapped a few final photos, sending them to her friends with a simple caption, "The beauty here is overwhelming." The last image she shared was of the cliffs bathed in twilight, an ethereal shot that seemed to capture the very essence of solitude. It was a hauntingly beautiful photograph, yet the shadows in the background hinted at something ominous. When Rachel failed to return home that night, her friends grew increasingly concerned. They reached out to her, but there was no response. Panic set in, and they alerted the authorities. Search and rescue teams mobilized, scouring the area for any sign of the missing photographer. Days turned into weeks, and despite extensive efforts, no trace of Rachel was found. The case gained media attention, and the local community was left in shock. Months later, a hiker discovered Rachel's camera at the edge of a cliff. The device was caked in dirt and had clearly been there for some time. The last photo taken was haunting. A close-up of the vast, empty landscape, devoid of any human presence. It was as if the land had swallowed her whole, leaving behind only a cold, unfeeling reminder of her existence. The discovery sent shockwaves through the community, igniting a flurry of speculation and fear. Some whispered that the cliffs were cursed, while others recounted tales of lost souls who had ventured too close to the edge. Rachel's disappearance became a local legend, a chilling reminder of how quickly someone can vanish into the vastness of nature. Her family clung to the hope that she would one day return, but as time passed, that hope dimmed. The uncertainty surrounding Rachel's fate left her family and friends with an unsettling feeling. They could only imagine the last moments of her life. Was she caught in a storm, or had she encountered something far more sinister? The harsh reality of her absence loomed large, casting a long shadow over the lives of those who loved her. To this day, Rachel Narins' disappearance remains a mystery, a haunting echo of a life cut short by the very beauty she sought to capture. Her story serves as a chilling reminder of the dangers that lurk in nature and the fragility of life itself. The dark side of photography. In 2013, David J. McCarthy, a well-known photographer in New York City, was celebrated for his artistic portraits and fashion photography. He had built a reputation as a creative genius, known for capturing the essence of beauty in his subjects. However, beneath this glamorous facade lay a disturbing reality that would soon come to light, revealing the dark side of an industry often shrouded in secrecy. David's photo shoots were known for their intensity. He had a unique ability to create an atmosphere that made his subjects feel like they were stepping into a different world. But as the accolades poured in, so did the whispers of discontent. Several models began to voice their concerns about David's behavior during sessions, sharing unsettling stories of emotional manipulation and coercion. The first model to come forward was Emily, a young woman who had just started her career in the industry. She described a photo shoot where David insisted on pushing her boundaries, encouraging her to pose in ways that made her uncomfortable. He would promise that it was all in the name of art, but Emily felt increasingly trapped in a scenario that blurred the lines of consent. The atmosphere shifted. what was once an opportunity for creativity turned into a space filled with anxiety and fear. As Emily shared her story, more women began to speak out, revealing a pattern of predatory behavior that spanned years. David had a knack for isolating his subjects, using his charm to build trust before crossing boundaries. Many described feeling as if they were walking on eggshells, never quite sure how David would react to their discomfort. The emotional toll was profound, leaving scars that many would carry long after their encounters with him. In the wake of these revelations, the photography community was rocked to its core. Investigations were launched, and David was ultimately arrested and charged with multiple counts of harassment and sexual misconduct. The once celebrated photographer now faced the consequences of his actions, but the damage had already been done. The impact of David's behavior rippled throughout the industry, sparking conversations about the importance of consent and the need for safe spaces in creative environments. The unsettling nature of the accusations served as a wake-up call, highlighting the vulnerabilities that many models faced in a world where trust was often exploited. As the dust settled, those who had come forward found strength in their shared experiences. They formed support networks, empowering one another to reclaim their narratives and heal from the trauma inflicted upon them. Yet, the shadow of David McCarthy lingered, a haunting reminder of the darkness that can lurk behind the lens. The story of David J. McCarthy serves as a cautionary tale, urging aspiring models and photographers to remain vigilant and aware of the potential dangers that can arise in creative spaces. It is a reminder that not all artistic endeavors are pure, and the line between admiration and exploitation can sometimes blur, leaving scars that run deep. Before our next terrifying story, I want to thank you for being a part of our horror community. If you're enjoying these stories, make sure and hit the subscribe button so together we can continue to explore the unknown. The haunting images of the lost souls. Francesca Woodman was an American photographer whose work has left an indelible mark on the art world, even long after her tragic death. Born in 1958, Francesca was known for her hauntingly beautiful black and white images, often featuring herself in various states of vulnerability and despair. Her photographs explored themes of identity, femininity, and the passage of time, capturing the ephemeral nature of existence in ways that resonated deeply with viewers. From a young age, Francesca displayed a unique vision, using her camera as a means of self-expression. Her work often featured blurred figures, obscured faces, and surreal compositions that evoked feelings of melancholy. She had a gift for turning the ordinary into the extraordinary, creating images that felt both intimate and unsettling. However, beneath the surface of her artistic genius lay a troubled soul. Francesca struggled with mental health issues, grappling with feelings of isolation and despair. Her art became a reflection of her internal struggles, capturing not just her physical form, but the emotional turmoil that consumed her. Many of her photographs were taken in abandoned buildings, conveying a sense of loss and decay that mirrored her own experiences. In 1981, just before her 23rd birthday, Francesca took her own life, leaving behind a profound legacy of art that continues to resonate with audiences today. The news of her death shocked the art community, and her photographs took on a new meaning in the wake of her passing. They became both a celebration of her talent and a haunting reminder of the pain she endured. Francesca's work has been described as a visual exploration of mortality, the fleeting nature of life, and the struggles of being seen and understood. The images she left behind often evoke a sense of unease, as viewers are drawn into the depths of her emotional landscape. Many of her photographs depict her in stark, desolate settings, shrouded in shadows that seem to whisper secrets of sorrow and longing. In the years following her death, Francesca's work gained significant recognition and was exhibited in galleries worldwide. Yet, the unsettling nature of her photographs continues to evoke fascination and sorrow, reminding us of the delicate line between art and the personal struggles that can lie beneath the surface. Her story serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the profound impact of mental health on creativity. Today, as viewers contemplate Francesca Woodman's haunting images, they are left with lingering questions about the nature of existence and the struggles of the human experience. Her photographs invite us to confront our own vulnerabilities, to reflect on the beauty and pain of life, and to remember that behind every work of art lies a complex story waiting to be told. As you reflect on these chilling stories, Consider the unsettling reality that photographers, often seen as mere artists, can carry dark secrets and intentions. The lens they peer through can reveal beauty or expose the hidden horrors of the human psyche. The next time you pose for a photograph or admire a picture, remember the stories of Rachel Narines, David J. McCarthy, and Francesca Woodman. What if, behind the camera, the photographer sees something in you that even you do not? What if their intentions are not as pure as they appear? These thoughts might linger in your mind, creating a sense of unease that follows you into the night. As you close your eyes, the shadows of those captured moments may haunt your dreams, making it hard to find peace in the darkness. These stories serve as a chilling reminder that not all that is captured on film is meant to be seen. And sometimes, the shadows behind the lens can be more terrifying than the subjects they portray.